Question number 9 reads, Mrs. Weber needs 5/8 yard of ribbon for each of the decorative pillows she's making. So what is the total number of yards of ribbon she needs to make 6 pillows? So again, I'm going to be adding this up over and over again. 5/8 for each pillow. I'm multiplying 6 times 5/8. So 6 times 5/8. Do that by making this one into a fraction and multiplying straight across. That gives me 30 over 8. If I divide 8 into 30, that would almost be 4, but not quite. It's going to be 3. That'd make 8 times 3 is 24, with a remainder of 6. So 3 and 6/8, which you can simplify 6/8 down to 3/4, and that's choice C. Question 10. The following table lists the number of pizzas that each of the 4 classes ate. We have for our 4 teachers, Mr. Hernandez, Ms. Green, Mr. Adams, and Mrs. King, and the amount of pizza their classes ate. We're asked what is the total number of pizzas that the classes ate together. Both those words clue you in that we're talking about addition here. So I'm going to add these numbers up here. The whole numbers, now you could turn them all into improper fractions, but here's the thing. Since they already have common denominators, I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to add up the 4 fractions separately and add up my 4 whole numbers separately. So let's do the fractions first. I have 1/4 plus 3/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. And since they all have the same denominator, they're already set up to add. They're going to get 1/4 plus 3/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4. That gives me my denominator stays the same. My numerators get added together. That's 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. So 6/4, which is the same thing as 1 2/4, which is the same thing as 1 1/2. Right? So my fractions add up to 1 1/2. My whole numbers add up to 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So I have 1 1/2 for my fractions, 10 from my whole numbers. Add those two together, and I get 11 1/2. That is choice G. And the last problem, a recipe for soup calls for 1/2 cup of celery, 2 1/3 cups of water, and 3/4 cups of carrots. What is the combined amount of these 3 ingredients? So again, combined lets me know I'm adding. I'm going to take these numbers and add them together. I'm going to have 1/2 plus 2 1/3 plus 3/4. Okay. In this case, I think, yeah, we'll go ahead and make this into an improper fraction. All right. So I have 1/2 plus 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7/3 plus 3/4. Okay, now I got to find a common denominator in order to add fractions. So I could multiply 2 times 3 times 4, but here's the thing, 2 already goes into 4. So I think it'll be all right if I just multiply 3 times 4. I didn't even teach you guys this. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do this one. Let's break it down one at a time. All right, I'm going to do these 2 first. That way I don't feel like I'm cheating you. This is the way we did it, right? So 2 times 3. I'm going to add ADD, right? Across is 6. Diagonal is 3 times 1 is 3. Diagonal is 2 times 7 is 14. All right, that gives me 17/6. Okay. Now I'm going to add that 3/4 I had from earlier, right? This 3/4, I want to bring it down. Okay, add. So I'm going to multiply across is 24. Multiply diagonal is 4 times 7 is, I think I did that one before, 68. Multiply diagonal is 18. Add those up. I should get 86 over 24, which simplifies down to, if I divide both of them by 2, let's see, that'd be 43 over 12. And now I can divide 12 and it goes into 43 3 times, that'd be 36 with 7 remainder. So 3 7/12, choice D. That was the quiz, guys. There we go.